Now, Mamata Banerjee and Mulayam Singh Yadav's announcement on Wednesday that Manmohan Singh is one of their choices for the post of president came as a huge embarrassment for the Prime Minister. Many saw it as a loss of faith in the UPA's top leader. The Congress party took 16 long hours to hit back at Mamata Banerjee. The party said Manmohan Singh will remain our Prime Minister till 2014.
APJ Abdul Kalam, Manmohan Singh ji, और हमारा सोमनाथ चटर्जी जी.
Mamata and Mulayam shocker took the battle for Raisina Hill straight to 7 Racecourse Road, the Prime Minister's residence. The first time in history that a sitting Prime Minister had been named for President. A huge loss of faith by his allies, throwing the field wide open to speculation of a change, a mid-term change in the Prime Ministership and Dr Singh's waning authority. Interestingly, the Congress took more than 16 hours to come to Dr Singh's defense.
The first time in history that a sitting Prime Minister has been named for President, a huge loss of faith by his allies, and throwing the field wide open to speculation of a mid-course change in Prime Minister and Dr Manmohan Singh's waning authority. Interestingly, it took the Congress an entire day to come out in support of the Prime Minister.
So we cannot afford to spare Dr Manmohan Singh ji as Prime Minister.
भारत के प्रधानमंत्री की बात कर रहे हैं, मर्यादा ना दिखाते हुए उनका नाम शामिल किया जाए. उनसे कोई बातचीत नहीं की, किसी से कोई बातचीत नहीं की. मैं समझती हूँ कि ये बात तो बिल्कुल किसी को भी शोभा नहीं देती.
So now the government in a high-stakes battle for its very survival, even though Mamata insists she does not want early polls.
अगर यूपीए चाहता है कि हम नहीं रहे, तो उसका बात है. हम चाहते नहीं है कि यूपीए गवर्नमेंट टॉपल हो. लेकिन अगर वो लोगों ने चाहते हैं तो choice is with the ball is with the Congress.
Look, Congress is ready for polls at any time, and don't put just this sentence in. We have a mandate for 5 years. Elections before time are expensive for the country. The country is going through a difficult period economically. So we have a mandate till 2014, and we will go to polls only in 2014.
With Mamata's ministers skipping the cabinet and her not attending the UPA meet tomorrow, the Congress sees this as an alliance between two people who would benefit from early elections. Without the support of either, this government would fall. The betrayal from Mulayam particularly bitter just days after the Congress did not field a candidate against his daughter-in-law. Reminiscent observers speak of Sonia Gandhi's 272 moment in 1999 when Mulayam and his Samajwadi Party withdrew their offer of support at the last minute. Now the strategy is to try and drive a wedge between Mamata and Mulayam. An indication of how serious the crisis is, all Congress chief ministers have been called to Delhi. This amid speculation that a section within the Congress also wants a change in leadership. Even after Sonia Gandhi expressed faith in Manmohan Singh recently at a Congress leadership meet, and the PM himself said this last month.
There's been talk of wanting to make you the president. Is this something that you would want to be, or what is this?
I'm quite happy where
How this unfolds depends on a crucial UPA meet tomorrow and a Congress calculation of whether they can afford to be seen as being held hostage by their allies. Most UPA allies like Sharad Pawar and M. Karunanidhi would not want early elections. Neither would a divided BJP. And that perhaps is the only silver lining for an embattled Sonia Gandhi and PM at this moment. With Sandeep Hukan and Rahul Srivastav, Vijay Kumar for NDTV.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.